Alright, time check. It's 1:40 a.m. in the midnight. I just want to talk to you guys. I'm sick today, so that's pretty shame. Like seriously, I really have a bad feeling since 2 days ago, and I thought it was just some stuff that feel weak. I thought it's just some problem stuff that happening to my body, and yet tomorrow after that, I still feel the same thing. Still feel the same way. Sorry. So this stream is so boring. Obviously, I'm on my bed, currently laying down while talking to you, while my phone is on the so, it's on the. Also, I'm having a hard time to breathe. So earlier I want to try to sit down, but I can't. I noticed this after I wake up earlier around 12 o'clock. I feel like my body is so heavy, and then I try to go out, go down earlier, try to get my food, and I'm so breathing so much. Like I was feel like I'm done doing some exercise or done doing some swimming. You know, trying my best not to stop my breathing in the underwater for about 5 minutes or so. Like happening today. I cannot breathe properly as if like I'm chasing a fucking air in my lungs. Trying to get some medicine tomorrow as far as I can, cause 2 days after this there will be school. Our school gonna reopen once again. That's pretty much it. Another one is that I want to talk to you guys some stuff. You know, today is already midnight, so I'm gonna try my best to talk to you guys. You know that thing that you're not realizing back when you're as a kid. The thing that you're just like an innocent kid who doesn't know anything in this world. The word that I use that you want to be, to grow older, because being a kid is sucks, right? You know those times, and then those things that your grandfather or older people saying that being a child having no problems is very very nice. They're gonna try to keep advising you that you should enjoy it. I don't realize that after I lost I guess you could say, my childhood. I wouldn't say I lost something, it's just that the happiness and the time that I've spent went something else. It's playing bunch of games back when I was a kid, which sucks. I know that's one of the reasons why I have these glasses on, which is back when I was in third grade or so. I keep playing, keep playing Minecraft. Heck, I don't even not sleep anymore. Like my I always sleep around 9 o'clock p.m. 9 p.m. and then I keep sleeping around 12 or 1 back in the day. Keep playing Minecraft, going with this bunch of servers. I remember back in the days. I guess you could call it nostalgia, but a nostalgia is a nostalgia. It's a thing that you could call that. It's something that you cannot go back into because it's a nostalgia, of course. I'm thinking about the cycle of life we have, which we born in this world. Are we, there must be a reason why, right? I have this called existential crisis, where I've been kept thinking that there just must be a reason why we're born in this world, right? It's not some fucking accident or something. I believe that everything has a reason, mostly in our living. What you're doing right now, but that will have a consequences in the future, that has a reason. Like for example, like a problem. When will problem occur, right? Think about that. Of course, people made it. Animals made it, right? Like for example, right now, I don't know what the fuck did I get sick. I feel so weak, and there's a reason, right? And that's the problem. And the problem occurs when something happens, and happens that we don't know, and yet the problem came, and then we call it a problem because we realized, oh, that's something that you did was truly mistakable or unforgettable in a different way, or I guess you say in what kind of mistake that you did. But mistake is still a mistake, so nothing changed. The cycle of life is something that I will keep thinking on. Back when I was have this existential crisis, I still have it, by the way. Like I said earlier, that everything has a reason, and I believe that there's also a reason when will I die. I'm not trying to be too dramatic right here. It's that I just want to know, right? Like know about something about my life. It's something that I guess gets to keep pushing me forward, even though I'm the type of person who has no dream at all. I believe that going to school has a reason, and that reason is something that a reason. I just don't know what it was. I don't know why I'm going to school in the first place. What? To learn something? It's not like everyone wants to go to school in the first place. That's not everyone. There are two types of people who go to school. One that always like listening to lessons and lectures, and the other one is that type of person who doesn't like going to school because it sucks and they just keep pushing because they don't want to get fall behind. Those one of the reasons. And for me, I guess you could say I'm in the middle part. Well, sometimes I want to learn something, yet at the same time, I don't want to go to school. I don't want to fail. The school's giving you some stress is something that school must stop. But then again, it's for your life, I guess. Not everything this world is something that can easily achieve. Sometimes it requires hard work. Without hard work, then it's nothing. Useless, pointless, trash, bullshit. I kept thinking that after then going, after graduating on school or maybe going to college, graduating on college, what kind of life awaits me? A life that is it a good ending or something that I can truly treasure in my entire life? Something that the future that truly holds me, future that will, well, you could say that can give you some happiness or something. I don't know. Future is unpredictable. Like I said, it's future. That means it's not happening yet. That means it's not happening, right? Yep. So the cycle of life, huh? Because after going to college, then you will be going, grow older. You're an adult now. That means you need to go to work. What you're doing in school, you thought that, oh, you can go like that kind of like that easy go lucky type of guy, that girl, or doing some stuff you can do whatever you want to. That's not the case actually. This life is, like I said, the cycle of life where you born in this world, then go to school, then after going to school, go graduating, you're gonna go graduate, right? Then after graduating, you're gonna have some go to job, because having no job, having no money, that's pretty much it. Common sense. Thing about it is that after going to school, going to college, going to job, then what's next, right? Of course, this is something that everyone's doing. Of course, family, right? Family is something that we need or something that's essential to us. To some people might agree or may agree from what I've been talking about right here. Life is unexplainable, and people have some different opinions on something. Like, for example, mortality is subjective, where people keep saying that, like for example, Robin Hood. Robin Hood steal some money on the nobles or the rich persons on a rich family or something like that, and gonna give it unto poor people. Now, for some people, that's a good one. Like Robin Hood's doing is a good thing. But on the other hand, people are gonna say that, oh, he's wrong. Yeah, that's like how our life is. Even you go to the different path, people will still judge you. I keep changing the subject, right? If you notice, I just don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Going back to the cycle of life, like I said, I'm going to school, going to job. How many times do I repeat myself saying this shit? But I don't know. If I something that I just want to do, even though I don't have a dream, like other people have. Like for example, my classmate wants to be a lawyer. My classmate wants to be a pilot. My classmate wants to be a physicist. My classmate wants to be a doctor. As for me, I just don't know. I remember someone told me that back when I was in fourth grade. I remember I don't actually have a dream. I kept changing it. And then this guy told me that I don't know what the fuck. They just I remember this because I was on this day was on the camp. We're having a camp. He's actually the photographer in our camp. He's a friend of my family. He said that you need to focus on it. That you need to find the purpose or your career, Hiron. Like thinking that it will happen, it's not gonna happen. As if like you want to go to an exercise, but you're just there staring. No, sitting, staring on the fucking doorway, thinking that it will change. Right? Your body will change. We're having an exercise. After that, it pops on my head that I don't actually have a dream. Back in the day, I want to be a photographer, a manager, a fucking doctor, and a lawyer. And I was like, after that, I cannot do that. Being a doctor is hard. The tuition fees is very expensive. It's not everyone can afford. Lawyer, it's also the same thing. After going to college, you're gonna go to the go to school again once again, and then go to school. It's as like you're gonna go to school again and then learn again until you become an attorney. Because you're gonna learn a law, which law is not only few, not multiple. Actually, it's a lot more than you think. Photographer, manager, all of those things that's still on my mind back in the day. I still remember those days that, oh yeah, I want to be a photographer, I want to be a manager, I want to be this, I want to be that. And then once I keep keep growing, I have this self-awareness that nothing will change. I understand that. Nothing will change in this stupid life of mine, but I just want to keep moving forward. Keep moving forward and find my happiness. But doesn't mean there's something that I don't want to do in my life. It's just that I just want to do something. It's not about jobs or a dream. Like, want to be a doctor, nurse, career. It's just that if there's one thing, no, stuff that I really want to do, well, I guess you could say, let's see, I guess the purpose of my life. Do you get that? I just don't know. If I die not knowing it, I think this life is miserable. Well, that's pretty much it. And after that, you will gonna die, of course. I think that's just how life is. You will grow old, grow wiser, and then you will die. That's just how the cycle of our life is. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, that's life. Like I said, people gonna die, people gonna born, and people gonna die. Just keep repeating, 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 and the cycle of living still keep growing and continuing. Hopefully, I can find it. There's some stuff I want to do, like find my happiness, my my dream, not the one I've been talking about, like a career or something. Friends, money, of course, all of those things. But yeah, I just don't know what the fuck I'm doing in my life. But I hope I find it. Find it. Well, this is gonna be my last stream today this year. Well, did some bunch of stream today, this year actually, and I have a bunch of regrets, cringe memories, but it's way more fewer than last year. I guess that's what you call the development. Thank you guys for watching this live stream, even though someone just watched it, just like one person, and I understand it. I'm tired, that's why I cannot do something about it. Thank you guys, even though this live stream start. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. For those who stayed, yeah, thank you.